Imagine a living being so vast, it spans over 40 hectares. So ancient, its roots may have sprouted when mammoths still roamed the earth. And yet, to the untrained eye, it is simply a forest. But this is no ordinary forest. This is Pando, the Trembling Giant of Utah. And what you are about to discover challenges everything you thought you knew about life itself. They are not thousands of trees. It is a single organism, one incredible being, and its story is the story of our planet. How can something so large remain hidden in plain sight? What secrets about resilience and interconnection does this silent elder hold? Join me on a journey that will not only traverse a forest, but will travel through time itself. In the heart of Fish Lake National Forest in the United States, where the air is so pure, it takes your breath away and the light filters through the leaves like golden water, Pando spreads. A forest of quaking aspens, where each of its approximately 47,000 stems is genetically identical to the others. Think about that for a moment. It's as if a single individual decided to multiply itself over and over, covering the land with copies of itself. But how is this possible? The secret is not in plain sight, but under your feet in the fertile darkness of the earth. All these stems, which appear to be independent trees, are connected by a single, gigantic root network, an underground nervous system stretching out like a silvery infinite web. Think of it as a huge underground brain and circulatory system. Just as our body constantly produces new cells, the skin that regenerates, the blood that renews itself, Pando generates new stems or ramets from this root system. It is an act of perpetual regeneration. Each individual stem is like a leaf on a strawberry plant. It seems independent, but it's connected by an invisible runner. Each of these stems may live about 130 years, a respectable life cycle for any tree. But here's the magic. While one stem dies, dozens of new ones emerge to take its place. The organism as a whole, however, is essentially immortal. Scientists have estimated its age, and the figures are so vast they are hard to comprehend. Between 16,000 and the astonishing figure of 80,000 years. Some researchers, with their characteristic caution, dare to say that Pando germinated at the end of the last ice age, when glaciers were retreating and the world we know was beginning to take shape. It has witnessed brutal climatic changes, the arrival of the first humans in the Americas, the extinction of colossal beasts like the woolly mammoth. It has survived it all, silent, persistent, a chronicler of stone and chlorophyll. Now, let's set the stage for debate. Because this story of millennial resilience has a dramatic twist, and the irony is profound. Pando, the ultimate survivor, is in trouble, and its greatest threat could be the unintended consequence of our own actions. To understand this, we must look at the entire ecosystem. For centuries, deer and elk grazed in the area, but their populations were naturally controlled by wolves and other large predators. Humans, in their effort to dominate the landscape, altered this fundamental balance. We eliminated those predators, seen as a threat to livestock or to ourselves. Furthermore, we indirectly created ideal conditions for herbivore populations to soar and allowed livestock grazing in surrounding areas. The result is a perfect storm, an uncontrolled population of herbivores that devour Pando's young shoots as soon as they timidly emerge from the ground. It is as if we are preventing an organism that has survived millennia, that has withstood the assaults of a wild nature, from having offspring. We are cutting the grass from under its feet, literally. Have we, with our good intention of protecting certain species or making use of the land, been the unintentional cause of this giant's slow decay? Is our footprint already so deep that even a being that survived ice ages cannot withstand the pressure we exert? This leads us to an uncomfortable, controversial, and necessary question. Should we really intervene to save it? Or by doing so, are we merely covering up a mistake we created ourselves? Wouldn't it be wiser, more natural to let nature However harsh and cruel it may seem to us, find its new equilibrium, even if it means the slow disappearance of Pando? Some argue that intervening is playing God, further distorting natural processes. Others cry that we have an ethical responsibility, a debt, to correct the damage we have caused. This is the debate I invite you to have. Luckily, in the midst of this crossroads, there is a ray of hope that illuminates the path. Since 1987, concrete conservation efforts have been implemented. The solution for now has been simple but effective. Fences have been placed around large sections of Pando to keep deer and elk away, and the result has been immediate and profoundly hopeful. Where only old stems were once seen, a landscape that seemed to be aging without rejuvenating, a vibrant and dense juvenile forest now emerges. It is irrefutable proof that Pando still wants to live, that its life force, its resilience, is intact. It just needs an opportunity, a respite from the constant pressure. It is a powerful reminder that nature has an astonishing capacity for recovery if we give it a chance. This is not just a story about a tree. It is a profound, almost spiritual lesson about the interconnectedness of life. Pando teaches us that true longevity does not reside in an isolated, robust individual, but in cooperation, in community. Its stems do not fiercely compete with each other for light or nutrients. They collaborate. They share resources through their interconnected roots. If one sector of the forest suffers a drought, the system can send it water and nutrients from other more fortunate areas. It is a model of a perfect community, a superorganism that prioritizes the good of the whole over individual success. In a hyper-connected yet deeply individualistic world, where every man for himself often prevails, Pando is a silent and powerful reminder that true strength, the endurance that lasts through millennia, lies in community, in the support networks we build, in understanding that we are part of a greater whole. Walking among the stems of Pando is walking through time. It is a humbling experience, listening to the constant whisper of its leaves, which tremble with the softest breeze, hence its name. Quaking is to listen to the voice of history itself. It is the sound of persistence. Each new shoot emerging from the earth is a vote of confidence in the future, an act of biological faith. Pando is more than an organism. It is a symbol of resilience, interconnection, and the hidden beauty that lies beneath the surface of things. It confronts us with our own contradictions, forces us to question our role as the dominant species, but it also offers us a way forward, that of conscious protection, respect for the intricate systems that sustain us, and the humility to learn from the true elders of this planet. If Pando's story has moved you, if it has made you reflect on our place in the world and the footprint we leave, then show me. Click that like button. It's a way of saying, I'm still listening, but the debate is served, and your voice is crucial. Leave us your honest opinion in the comments. Do you think we should intervene at all costs to save wonders like Pando, correcting our mistakes? Or do you trust that nature, with its cold and relentless wisdom, will find its way, with or without Pando? This conversation is important. Subscribe so you don't miss our next journey to the deepest mysteries of our planet. And please, share this video with someone you want to amaze today. Let's take this story beyond this screen. Until next time, on the next adventure.